Usborne truly has something for every age and interest level, and I'd like to walk you through some of my personal favorites from your oldest readers down to your youngest. The Star of Del Toro series is one of my personal favorites to read from Usborne. It has adventure, family struggles, it has strong female characters, and a little bit of magic. But if mystery is more your thing, check out the Clockwork Sparrow series. This is a mystery set in Edwardian England, and I love that the two main characters are 15-year-old women. Now, if you have an adventure lover, I highly recommend the Mapmaker Chronicles. This series had me riveted. I adore it. It is fast-paced, it is action-packed, and it's about a young boy who finds himself unwillingly thrust in a race to be the first people to map the world. Shakespeare is a must-read for everyone, but sometimes the plays can be a little bit challenging to read. That's why I love the complete Shakespeare. It has a cast of characters, but the plays are written in novel form. If you or your reader are looking for some nonfiction, might I suggest our True Stories series. True Stories of Heroes, True Stories of Survival. These are short little stories about real events. I love our encyclopedia sets. This is a hardback version. We also have a reduced paperback version, which is a little smaller. This is chock full of historical events, as well as color photos and links where your child can go online to a safe environment and learn more about any subject in here. We also have our World Wars book. If your kids love comedy, check out the Mythical Ninth Division series. This is a hysterical adventure about a group of Yetis who are tasked with saving the world. Let's talk about these illustrated books. I adore them. They are hardback books with a cloth padding and this cute little bookmark. And this particular one is one of my favorites. It is Illustrated Classics. It has abridged versions of stories such as The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, The Phantom of the Opera, and Jekyll and Hyde. If you have a child who needs a little bit of extra help in math, definitely check out our math dictionaries. We have 3 different ones. I love these because they have pictures right along to help your children really understand the concepts they're learning. Lift the Flap books are just for little kids, right? Wrong. Check these books out from Usborne. Lift the Flap Fractions and Decimals, and even Lift the Flap Periodic Table. These help kids get excited about subjects that they otherwise might not be too interested in. And flaps have been proven to help kids retain information at any age. If you have a child who loves computers and video games and robots, check out Axel and Beast. This is an action-packed series that will have them grabbing for a book over a controller faster than ever. Kids love comic books, and they are one of the easiest ways to get a reluctant reader to love books as much as you do. And Usborne's graphic legends do not disappoint. These are graphic-style novels on stories such as King Arthur and Robin Hood. Young children soak up information like a sponge, and many times they get hooked on some very specific subjects, such as volcanoes, or trains, or caterpillars and butterflies, right? This is where Usborne's $4.99 beginner books step in. These are hardback books on one simple subject, with easy text that is perfect for beginner readers. Sometimes if my kids ask me one more question, I feel like my head's going to explode. And that's where Usborne's Questions and Answers series comes in. These are perfect books for inquisitive kids. They ask things like, what's the world made out of? Can I be a scientist? And how can you make a white flower blue? Find out the answers to these questions and more with our Questions and Answers series. Learning to read can be hard, and Usborne blew me away with their My First Reading Library. This is a 50-book set designed by language specialists to help your child read in the easiest way possible, starting off with the vowel sounds that they learn the easiest, as well as shared parent-child reading. It has a nice guide in the front to show the parent how to use the book, such as the parent reading the smaller print and the child reading the larger print. If you flip to the back, this also has quizzes in the back to make sure that your child is comprehending what they read as well. This set was indispensable in teaching my daughter to read. Are you looking for something a little bit more challenging for your new reader? Check out the Billy B. Brown and Hey Jack chapter books. These books contain no more than 50 large print words per page, and they also include some pictures, so they are a great next step. No one does nonfiction like Usborne, and that is very apparent in our big books. These have huge fold-out pages that fit a ton of information that your child can learn. Our Peek Inside books are great for our younger learners with subjects such as the farm, dinosaurs, and nighttime, so they can see that what's going on at night is nothing to be scared of at all. Tasks such as going to sleep and brushing our teeth can be a bit of a challenge with our younger children, and that's where our how-to series comes in. These board books let our children be the teachers, as they teach Snappy Croc the right way to brush his teeth. Accidents happen, and thanks to All Better, kids know what to do. You clean it, kiss it, and put a bandage on it. And this bandage is completely reusable. Rinse it off if it gets fuzzy, stick it right back on. Lift the Flap ABCs is perfect for teaching kids alphabetical order, beginning sounds, and capital and lowercase letters. For our little loves, check out our very popular That's Not My books. This is our That's Not My Zoo collection. These are wonderful books to teach sensory development with textures on each page. They have bright, bold colors and lines that really keep kids' interest, and they are wonderful vocabulary builders. I love our slide and see books to teach cause and effect and work on fine motor skills. Kids can have so much fun with the sliders, and the bright, bold colors are sure to keep their interest. These are also very heavy-duty books. Meet Happy Puppy. This is one of our adorable little cloth puppet books. It's very soft, and it lets you act the story out for your little one. Another great one for quiet time is our Hushabye Owl. It has this nice little strap on it to hook it onto a stroller or a car seat. It has crinkly wings and has a really cute story. These are just a few of my personal favorites that Usborne Books More has to offer. Make sure to check out some more on the linked website.